I want to officially welcome IWM Bulls. The Russell 2000 Bulls are here. Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com, your daily market recap, March 27th. Like, subscribe, and let's see the charts. SPY closed with 0.84% to the upside, but overall, as we can see in the past 5 trading days, price is just deceiving us. Down, up, sideways move between the 518 and the 524. Zoom in, this is how it looks on the intraday. Always zoom in, zoom out, and then you will see how price moved and you will get a better point of view of price action. Look at this, we started the day to the downside inside the yellow zone of the 65 minutes, and then in the last 65 minutes bulls came in super strong and got ourselves 0.56% to the upside in just last 65 minutes. This is why we ended up with a doji. Now let's see, can Q1 of 2024 close above the 524 overall? Bullish uptrend, bullish on all time frames. QQQ still moving sideways. In the past 5 days, nothing much. 443 to the upside, 453 to the downside, 450 to the upside. Overall, bullish on all time frames except the 4 hours. So let's zoom in on the 4 hours. This is why we are under the bearish signal than the 4 hours, because the FTI identifies that the 445, 446, super tough resistance, but overall we are holding above the yellow zone. Dow Jones 1.2% to the upside. We are above the 395. We got ourselves the buy signal. This is why I say throughout March, price action super tough. So if you had a rough time trading, swing trading, day trading during March, don't feel bad. With this price action, very deceiving price action, as you can see, sideways move almost throughout March on the Dow, throughout March on the Qs. Also the SPY, super tough price action throughout March, doji after doji. As you can see, sideways move up, sideways move. Now let's talk about the IWM. We had also sideways move until last Wednesday. Last Wednesday broke up above 2%, went sideways, and bulls of IWM, welcome. We have been waiting for you long time, and looks like IWM bulls are here and are here to stay for now, in my opinion. It's only my opinion. Long continuation above 210, and we will see 221 to the upside. This is how it looks on the daily. This is how it looks on the 65 minutes. Sideways move, and in the last 65 minutes, bulls of IWM had enough with this sideways move, with these games, and they just broke to the upside. Now let's see continuation above the 209, and then we will see 211, 214. And if you ask yourself what are all these lines and this table over here, this is a part of the FTI, this tool that I have developed after 7 years plus looking for that one tool that will provide me where price might be heading. So yes, so if you are a subscriber, you will see this emoji over here bouncing and congratulating you for being a subscriber to the Fibonacci Traders YouTube channel, where we have the Fibonacci Traders Academy playlist. Check the playlists. Fibonacci Academy, 39 videos on how to become a better trader on the technical side, the psychology behind trading. It's free. Start there. You will see that you will get more than enough tools to become a better trader each and every day. Bitcoin, what do we have here? 3 consecutive days of nothing. Doji after doji. For now, we have this high. We have a lower high, which means for now, lower highs on the Bitcoin. And if bulls of Bitcoin will fail to break above this blue line and will fail to hold above the 69,200, we are heading back to the 65 area and then back to the 62 and 59. For now, lower highs, lower lows on the short term on the Bitcoin. Be prepared for both sides. All we need to do is trade what we see. We need to trade the chart. We need to trade price action. We don't care about the news. We don't care about anybody else, what they think. The only thing we care about is price action. And as you can see on the 4 hours, slightly sliding down on the 4 hours. The 68 area, this yellow zone on the 4 hours on the Bitcoin, very important area of support. It was resistance, support, resistance, resistance. Now needs to act as support. Otherwise, 65 and 800 and below the 4 hours yellow zone, we will see 62. And once again, the lower blue line. Trade the chart. Don't trade anything else. All the rest is just noise. The most important thing is what market thinks and what market wants to do. And the market speaks to us with this universal language, price action, candlesticks. So learn it, and then you will become a professional trader. Ethereum, bearish signal on all time frames except the weekly. We are inside the yellow zone. Look at this. How long? How many days? 2 weeks already. Sideways move inside the yellow zone, breaking down and under 31.86 and 29 to the downside. Lower highs, lower lows. This is all we need to do. KRE back on my watch list. Back to the 50 area. Very tough resistance. I want to see weekly close above the 50-50, and then the bearish signal over here on the weekly will turn green, bullish, and we will start our long position next Monday. No need to rush. We can wait. We have patience. Trading is all about patience. Looking for that right moment to attack. And above 50-50, we will start taking our long position towards this gap. Over here, Magnificent 7, 0.5% to the downside. Overall, same as the Qs, same as the Dow, same as the SPY. Sideways move. Holding above the 38.50, but the 40 is a very tough resistance. We can see we are still inside an uptrend channel. We can take this channel. And we are still inside the uptrend channel. Breaking below this lower border of the uptrend channel, we will retest the yellow zone, breaking down and under, and this gap at the 36.50 will get filled. Like, subscribe, and let's continue with the SOXX, trying to get back above the yellow zone, trying to reach above it. Let's see if the weekly can close above it. We still have the gap over here. Let's see if this gap is closed. The high 221.03, the low here 221.40. This gap is still open, and it doesn't matter if the gap is big or small. 85% chance it will get filled. Overall, we are still in an uptrend channel, but as you can see, sideways move also on the SOXX throughout March. So if you had a rough time during March, don't beat yourself up. April is just around the corner. New week, new month, new quarter, Monday. MSOS. We have been talking about this in the past few days or so, and here we are, 8.4% on MSOS. Now continuation above the 1030 towards 1110 and 12. Next is the bigger brother, MJ. Look at this, 7.77 to the upside. Now let's see continuation toward this yellow trend line together with the 460 above this yellow trend line, and then bulls will really get into it and they will take us above 5 and then towards 630 overall, super bullish. On MJ, natural gas, we said that there are no open gaps in the natural gas futures. And here we are sliding back to close this gap. Crude oil, sideways move. 80.30 is the support. 83.12 is the resistance. XLF, after 3 days where bears try to break the 41.30 to the downside, bulls came in. We are bullish on all time frames on XLF. We are still in an uptrend. Long continuation above the 42, and we will see 43.44 to the upside. XLU will come back after 3 weeks of sideways move. Bulls of XLU had enough of these games. 2.8% on the utilities ETF. Now let's see continuation towards 66.80 and 69 to the upside. Apple 2.12% to the upside. Bulls of Apple are saying no to this 168 area, and they want to get back inside the yellow zone. For now, bullish on the 65, bullish on the 4 hours. This is how Apple looks on the 4 hours. Look at this. And if you are, and if you will join us in the Discord, you will see we took Apple long. 15 minutes after the opening, we took Apple long. It was pretty nice day trade. So join us, the Fibonacci Traders Discord. You have premium day traders, you have swing lounge, you have options room, you have crypto, general chat, everything in English and in Hebrew. So join us and you will become a better trader. And most importantly, you will start seeing almost immediate results. And when I say results, I mean money. We help each other make money. Apple now, we have 2 scenarios. We are still under a bearish sentiment on the daily and on the weekly, but, and this is a big but, we have a double bottom scenario on Apple that can take us all the way back to 185 and maybe 190. Prepare for both sides. Always prepare for both sides. On the one side, we are still under this massive double top scenario that can take us all the way to the 146. All depends if bulls of Apple can stay above the 168. If not, 146. But on the shorter time frame, this is why we always say zoom in, zoom out. You will get a better point of view of price action, and you will be a better trader. We are still under this massive downtrend line, as you can see. Weekly close above it, entering the yellow zone, and then this double bottom scenario will get validated. Amazon, sideways move throughout March. The 175 is the support, 181 is the resistance. Microsoft, same thing, nothing much, sideways move. 417 is the support, below it 409, and then this gap will get filled. Meta, same thing, sideways move. We have a double top scenario on Meta, breaking below the 480. We will see 455. NVDA, 2.5% to the downside. Looks like bulls of NVIDIA are starting to get very tired. First, we have sideways move throughout March. The 850 needs to hold, otherwise this gap at the 825 will get filled. Below it we will see 780. Below it we will see this gap at the 690 will get filled. Look at this, double top, triple top scenario on NVIDIA. For now, no long on NVIDIA, and if you're already long on NVIDIA, maybe it's time to reconsider your long position, manage your risk a little bit tighter. Netflix, 2.5% to the downside. Bulls of Netflix could not stay above the 616, could not break above the 634, and they just gave up. And when bulls giving up, bears are coming in, and now 600 needs to hold the support. Google holding strong above the 147, long continuation above the 152 towards 158 and 165. Overall, Google bullish on all time frames. AMD just moving sideways in the past 10 days or so. 7 days. 7 trading days. But overall, bearish sentiment on AMD. 177 still holding. Below it, 161. Tesla. Everybody's asking me, so is it time to go long on Tesla? And I say, wait. Just wait. Patience is a virtue. Why? Look at this. Look at this trend line. We are still under a very, very steep downtrend line. Weekly close above it. First, let's see the 186.50 gap getting filled. I want to see a weekly close above the 188. Then, and only then, I will reassess and reconsider my long position on Tesla. Until then, I'm patient. So, yes, if we entered here, we missed 10% on Tesla. But if we will enter here with patience, and Tesla will go to 205 and then back to 264, pretty good. SMCI, lower highs, lower lows, yellow zone holding, but it looks like SMCI's bulls are getting tired. Overall, sideways move throughout March. MicroStrategy continues its upside, 2 consecutive dojis. MSTR 2000, 199999. It all depends now. Also, it all depends on Bitcoin. So I hope you found this video helpful and educational. If so, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and join me every day, 8:29 Eastern Time. We are preparing together for the next trading day. All you need to do is hit the notification bell. Until then, stay safe.